Hi everybody, how are you? Want to come out with what I hope is a quick video on a request that I recently received from a subscriber, Amy, asking me for my top 10 beauty items under $10. I'm going to do, this one's just going to be on makeup, and then I'm going to come out with a separate one for hair and body. But I got to tell you, I thought this was going to be very easy. I've been making my lists and then, marking things off and then going through stuff, and it's been quite difficult because there's a lot of great items out there, $10 and under. But there's also a lot of items that I use that were slightly over the $10, so didn't meet the qualifications. And these items have to be under $10 and not just when they're on sale, readily available. And I want something that's going to perform like a much more expensive item. So let's get started. Foundation. I want a foundation that's going to make my skin just look better. Camouflage, imperfections, even out skin tone, dry to a nice finish, but not overly heavy. I want my skin just to look better. The one I really like is the L'Oreal True Match. It's blendable, it's buildable, comes in so many different colors and shades and options. And for the price, $7.99, it performs like a much more expensive foundation, and I really do like it. So, L'Oreal True Match. Concealer. That was not an easy one either, because there's a lot of concealers out there, but the one I came up with was the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. It's a wand. Now, this was a stretch for me to try, I gotta tell you. I didn't like the foundation stick in the Fit Me. It just didn't work for my skin. But this concealer goes on so nice and creamy. They say it's a medium coverage, which I would say is probably about right, but it really blends out. It hides those little dark circles, but it doesn't settle into the fine lines, and that's what I really like about it. And for the price, about $5.99 on average, I don't think you can beat it, and it does perform like a much more expensive concealer. So, now, setting powder. I have oily skin in the summertime, so I want something that's going to control the shine and make my skin look good, but not look like it's dry, chalky, cakey powder on my skin. And the one I really like is the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. Very inexpensive. You can find it at most stores, $3.50 to $4.50, and it just goes on and leaves your skin with a nice finish without looking dry or powdery or cakey or anything like that. So it's a very nice, and it does control the shine. So if you have oily skin, this is a great one to check out. And they have, 5 or 6 different shades. This is transparent or translucent, whichever way they say it. Transparent. Blush. A lot of blushes out there, but I want a blush that has a lot of pigment to it, that goes on very easily. I like powder blushes because, I do have more oily skin. And the one I kept coming back to is NYX. If you haven't tried the NYX blushes, these are great. They're about $5. I think there's 16 different colors, very pigmented, very pretty. Just goes on with such ease, as light of a hand or heavy as a hand as you want, depending on the color. But NYX has some great blushes, and for the price, I don't think you can beat them. Eyeshadows. Before I put on eyeshadow, I always go for an eyeshadow base, and I use this one every day. I really do like it. It's $5. It's NYX Eyeshadow Base. Excellent little pot of, this is the Nude, goes on, and it just gives your eyeshadow something to really cling to, and gives much more wearability, longevity, everything. So if you haven't tried a shadow base and are thinking about one, this is an excellent one to try. It just makes your eyeshadows last longer, look better, and just hold up throughout the day and come off when you want them to the shadow to come off. And this is an excellent one, and it performs like a much more expensive one. It really reminds me of the Lancome one that they have, but for $5. Eyeshadows. There's a lot of great eyeshadows out there, but for the price, I really like this Wet n Wild Comfort Zone. 8 shadows, about $4.99 they average in price, but oh my gosh, the color availability in this, and there's so many looks that you can do. And if you haven't tried Wet n Wild, it is not the Wet n Wild of a few years ago. These shadows are major intensity and color, just to give you an idea so you can see. I mean, they are heavily pigmented, easily to blend and work with, but are just beautiful. I've had so many people ask me, you know, what shadows I'll have on, and a lot of times it's this palette that I'm using, and people are going out and buying it. But it's a great palette if you're looking to expand your eyeshadow base but don't want to spend a lot of money. This is Wet n Wild. I don't think you can go wrong with this one. They have some great eyeshadows, and for the price, it's well worth it. Eye pencils. This was an easy one for me, this one part. I came across these eye pencils maybe a couple months ago, and I just really like them because with allergies and everything, I want something that's going to last. I want something where I put it, I want it to be there. I don't want it to start smudging and smearing out unless I want to smudge it. I want it to stay there as long as I want it there and come off when I want it to come off. Physicians Formula pencils. These are, it says 24-hour wear. It's part of their Shimmer strip line. I really like these. $9.99, I think, at CVS for 3 of them. Price, I don't think you can beat. Very nice, pigmented, go on, very creamy, very smooth, no tugging at the eyes, stays on all day and comes off when you decide it's time for it to come off. That's a winner for me. Mascara, this was a hard one. There's a lot of great mascaras out there. I like lash primers, but I haven't found a lash primer under $10. And if you know of one, please let me know. So the mascaras, there's so many. Revlon, L'Oreal, Almay, I mean, Maybelline, CoverGirl, there's so many. I like Physicians Formula, and I have several of them. This is just the one I grabbed. It goes on very nice. You can build some volume and length without irritating your eyes. It doesn't flake, and then it comes off when you want it to come off. I really like the Physicians Formula mascaras. They are great. Finally, lip products. Hard one, again, because there's so many great lipsticks and lip glosses and everything out there. But when I go for a pencil, make sure I don't have 2 upside down, I like the Jordana pencil, and this is in Baby Berry. It's very nice, very pretty, very smooth, goes on so easily. It's great to line your lips but also fill in. Then when you add your lipstick or your gloss, it just lasts a lot longer. But Jordana for like $3, can't beat it. So if you haven't tried it, it's well worth it. Lip gloss, lipstick, hard one because there's so many, and I've got a lot that I really like. But I had to narrow it down to one, and basically I'm narrowing it down to one line because they just have such great glosses, lipsticks for the price, like $5, $6, and it's, once again, NYX. I really do like their products. This is in Tea Rose, just a beautiful color. Like I said, I'm wearing everything that I'm recommending today. Goes on so nice and shiny, and a nice smell to it. Kind of a cherry or something smell. I don't know, it's very sweet, but I like it. If you haven't tried NYX products, they have some excellent products for the price. All their lip products, everything I've tried so far, I've really liked. Their eyeshadows are very nice. Their blushes are great, so it's worth looking into NYX to see if it's an option for you. So that's my 10 beauty items under $10. This is my favorites for right now, and here goes the dogs again. The kids are playing outside. So I wish you all a great day. If you haven't subscribed, please do so down below. And if there's anything that you would like for me to do a video on, please let me know. I'm more than happy to take your suggestions, and I love reading your wonderful comments. So, until next video, bye-bye.